Horses.
Of the
Potatoes.
aliens of...
You can't just say everything is open to interpretation.
Well,
That's such a cop-out for...
Not really.
No, well, if I'm saying... I'm asking you what your interpretation of this expression you just made up. Slivers of sand through the grain... What the hell was that?
The grains of paradise.
Grains of paradise. Yeah, what would you say? How would you explain that?
It could be like specks of dust on a radioactive tower. It could be anything, you know? It could be...
Specks of dust on a radioactive tower.
It could be bird poop on the clotheslines of...
Oh my god.
Anything. You know what I mean? It could be freshly coated paint on stairs. And or...
Why would you paint stairs?
So it's anything on anything.
It's been done.
Why would
Anything on anything. You just...
Yeah.
So that's what haste makes waste?
Anything that it could be velvet rugs on a...
Are you gonna
over
join us
a
yet?
billboard of wood.
How is this in relation to haste makes waste, though? That's what
I
said
think
originally.
that whatever is on the haste makes the waste. So whatever is on top of that covers the waste. So it's like a blanket of society
Oh my god.
over the shit that you just created, basically.
Wow.
It's like
Covering up the crap you
it's
just
like,
made?
basically what a canvas of whatever you want. This is gonna be a ridiculous
this is gonna be an interesting one.
At least it was actually a reference.
We start this.
Again.
Action is taking current.
Play ball!
Action
It takes currents.
commence show.
Well, here we are. We have myself, Kenny. We have Randall. We have a newcomer, Liam, for the first time.
First.
And of course, Damon himself
And,
as
of
a regular.
course, the star of the show himself.
He needs no introduction and shouldn't even really get one.
The Donald Trump of introductions.
Oh,
the
no.
Donald Trump of society.
Get
right
him,
here.
get him out, get him out,
What
get
the
him out.
fuck? Alright.
Drop the phone.
What happened there? Look at us dropping
Like the fifth
shit.
time today.
We're gonna kick things off because it is Father's Day weekend.
Yeah.
We wanna, well, I would say, what is
Damon, you're a dad.
I'm a
You're
dad.
a dad.
Am I? Wow. Wow. This is
Yeah,
sudden.
you're taking care of me.
Wow. This is news to me. Oh my goodness.
Happy Father's Day.
When did this happen?
Father's Day? About
Wow.
4 years
Thank
ago.
you. Oh my goodness. This has been around.
We're gonna give you examples of your kid is gonna get into some trouble, and
What would you-
you're gonna have to discipline, or
Oh.
what would you do? Situation.
Like if my kid put his hand in a coffee grinder type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. What would you do?
I think he's already dead.
What would I
so.
do?
Yeah.
Rip fingers.
Walk up to him and say, "Hey, little Jimmy Timmy." Slap his hand. It's like, no.
He doesn't have a hand anymore.
No, he doesn't have a hand anymore. Exactly.
He doesn't have a hand anymore?
No, he just lost it in a coffee grinder. I mean, come on.
No, I mean, it's unplugged. Not like this bass that I'm playing, but it's unplugged. It's not plugged in. He was just curious. He stuck his little fingers in there and just like, hey, what's this? It smells like coffee. Might as well just shove my fingers in there.
Kid,
So
kid has
you
no
just
hand anymore.
he has no hand.
No, he
When
doesn't.
did this happen?
It just happened. And
All right, so I have a one-handed kid
yeah, exactly.
named Jimmy Billy.
named
whatever
Jimmy
the hell.
Timmy Billy.
Timmy.
All right, well if you want to throw in
Jimmy
Billy,
Billy.
okay.
And
Nice name choice, by
now
the way.
he has no hand.
Has no hand. All right, so what did he do wrong?
He's
He put it in a fucking coffee
Damn it.
Put it in a
grinder.
coffee grinder.
David. He's
An unplugged,
He's bleeding
an
out everywhere.
unplugged coffee grinder.
He's bleeding out
No,
everywhere.
this
What
was-
do you
Oh,
do
no,
to punish
This was
him?
on.
Yeah,
This shit was on.
This was on.
This was on.
All right. Well,
Full on.
full on.
Lost his hand.
All right.
He's bleeding all over the place.
All right.
Screaming
Well,
his fucking head
all
off.
right. Well, first things
You know what?
first.
Little Timmy Jimmy.
Well, first
What are
things
you gonna
first. That hand has to be gone. It has to be buried in the backyard. Just by. And
Well, you don't do
and then
something
what
fast.
you
have to
do,
bury
and
Jimmy,
then what
Timmy
you
John. Whoever he's
next
What are you gonna call him?
is get a big roll of duct tape
Call him something.
and duct tape that nub right on there, and eventually it'll heal.
What do you call him?
What do I call him?
Yeah.
One-armed Timmy. One-armed Timmy.
Wow. So the first thing you did is bury the hand.
Bury
That's
the
first
hand.
things
That's
first.
the evidence. Get rid of the evidence. That's the first thing.
And then duct tape the nub.
And then duct tape the nub. Because that's what I think a McGregor would do, or MacGyver, whatever his name is.
MacGyver.
MacGyver, alright, McGregor. That's a whiskey, isn't it?
Sure.
Is it?
Sure.
No, he's an actor.
No, not Ewan McGregor.
No, yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure McGregor is a brand of whiskey. I may be incorrect. I am probably.
That's way incorrect.
No, I'm thinking of Bushmill.
I think you're
Yeah,
thinking
something
of
that sounds nothing like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. All right. So what is another scenario?
All right, here's
that,
a good scenario. This will come a little bit later on in Jimmy, Timmy, Billy's life.
Okay. If he's still alive.
He says something that he heard in school. Like, he said something about, oh, I heard that girls have
One leg.
one leg. Yeah. No, I hear girls. Basically, you hear something that signifies we gotta have the talk now.
Oh, all right.
How do you engage in said
Well, this is
conversation
easy.
with-
Well, you sit them down. You sit them either,
And then you talk about the person.
and then you give them the talk, and then you.
No, you do the talk. You gotta,
do the talk?
You gotta
Okay.
enact this talk. You can't just
Okay,
skip
so
it.
this is what you do. When you see a little girl that you like, it doesn't have to be little, just of your age that's consensual. What you do is you ask her out for either, you shouldn't be drinking coffee, so ask her for like a water. You know, you want to go to a water store, you know, like a Pollard Springs store or a factory, and then then you go, and then you get your water, you drink, you have a walk, and then what you do is, if you really like this woman, you have to buy a box of condoms, wear them, learn how to use them, and then just shove it in there. You'll find it. You'll find it eventually. It's either two places. You got the hole on the top, and then you got the hole on the bottom. And then you bring her to, you know, it doesn't have to be the woods, you know.
Woods?
It could be the woods. It could be on a bus stop. It could be anywhere, you know.
On the bus.
Well, preferably,
when the cameras are looking directly
preferably in a house, you know, that would be nice. Number one, but if you're really action, like if you're really gearing up for action, and she wants to too, you can do it anywhere. Just don't get caught, because you can get arrested. And then that's what you do. You
Arrested
just
for what? What is this something forced?
arrested for. You can be arrested for any.
What?
No, both of you can get arrested for actively fornicating in a public
All right, so
public
this
area.
is the public part of it. Okay.
Yeah, so
I
so,
thought this was
so
something
this
to
is
do
the
more-
talk that I'm giving them right now. It's, you know, that's what you do.
Wow, that's a hell of a talk.
If you want that, then you get it. You get in there and just you know, just shove it in there.
Wow.
And whatever comes about, hey, it's on your life. It's not my problem.
So
I know
obviously
that's
we're
a
talking
scenario
about
that's
endless possibilities.
probably never gonna happen.
Anything is possible
I
in this
don't know.
hypothetical.
If that's, I mean,
Guys,
that's a
who would
whole
like to
ordeal.
say-
Keep wearing socks and sandals, you're never gonna have a kid. I'll tell you that right now.
You're definitely not going to conceive a kid while wearing that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
You don't want a kid being
It's
like
not
you.
working for you.
Hey, I don't mind it.
Well, all
No,
you know what?
very
mind it,
comfortable.
but I don't. Yeah. You being comfortable.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not. It's not like I'm fucking going to Disneyland or anything.
You better not be going to
yeah,
Disneyland to have a
fuck.
kid. Anyway, happy Father's
Thank
Day.
you.
You are a hell of a dad. A weird one, but you're
You're a
you're
fucking weird one, but happy Father's Day.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Technically, I am because I got Boomer.
Oh, my.
No, don't fucking
No.
fucking do that
You're
shit.
not.
But
you're
it's
not
not-
adult
it's
human
not-
being.
Fucking do
Damon.
that shit.
It's not
Well,
hard.
he may be
No,
because
I don't fucking-
his
no,
dad is
fuck
the
that.
dog.
No, I don't give
My
a fuck.
dad is a dog.
No,
Chocolate was
I
my
don't-
father,
no,
so
fucking no, fuck that.
so that's
shit.
tough.
That doesn't count.
I know.
Don't take away
I know.
people that actually have kids.
Well, they shouldn't be having kids then. That's their problem.
Okay, let's move on.
Not my fault. It's like a dog. If you have a
No.
dog, you should
No,
have a
you
dog.
can buy a dog. You can't. Well, you can't.
You can't buy a kid.
But
Okay, can we please move on?
Sports trivia. That was gonna be the next one.
thank you.
Now that we're
oh,
moving on.
sports trivia.
I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of wrong answers here.
Okay,
We are expecting that, but we'll just give it a fire out and give it the old college try.
Who's
Rutgers.
the all-time leader in strikeouts? Major League Baseball.
Nolan Ryan,
How many strikeouts does he have? At least a ballpark.
1,232.
Not even close.
15,000.
Not even close.
Well, up or down?
Way up.
what?
I bet you Liam can go.
5,932.
You went down. Liam, give a ballpark.
Up or of that?
Ballpark?
Up, yeah.
Fenway. You just
Right
like give me
there.
a
You
part.
win. You win right there. because
Amazingly,
he didn't even like
come up with a
come
number.
up with a number.
Jesus.
He just
You said
Heads or
give me-
tails?
You said-
Bread.
Yeah, that has happened.
you might as well have said bread because that's your answer.
It was a bad joke,
Yeah.
obviously. But I actually come up with a number because just to see Price is Right wise.
10,751.
Wait, do I? You
5,979.
awesome. You win.
Was that close?
Yes.
Was that the right answer?
No, it wasn't the right answer. But it was.
Okay.
You
'Cause if
were
you did get the right
within-
answer, we would've-
You were within like 200. So.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Because I knew 1,000. Like you could get that in a season. Not really.
No, you can't.
You know how many seasons Nolan Ryan played too?
Do
He played like
12
even-
seasons.
not a lifetime, but
15
generation.
seasons.
Seasons.
15 seasons.
Can I slap you? I want to slap you. Like, let me.
I remember
let me-
him playing.
Just. Yeah, you
No,
remember him
That means he
playing.
played a lot.
You didn't remember him playing.
He
because
retired like the year before
He
you were born.
retired
Oh,
the
really?
year you were born. 94.
Then who the fuck was
his
I
last-
watching that was
don't know.
Nolan Ryan? Oh, it was probably in a video game.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it was probably like a 1987 video game too, so the fact that you're confusing reality with
Play
RBI
96.
baseball on Nintendo is pretty
He's still
bad.
retired.
Really?
Like, oh,
93?
Sonic the Hedgehog's a real guy
He's
too.
done.
Maybe it was 94. I don't know. I remember it was a
Okay,
triple
let's get
play
back to
game for the
sports trivia
Sega.
Yeah, but Liam, do you have a sports trivia question?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Create a meme.
Oh, meme.
All right, so how we do this, Liam, since you haven't been on board, but we'll let you go first. You give Damon an image, a picture. You can actually make it. It doesn't have to be a picture that's already been taken. You can come up with it yourself, like, oh, a penguin dancing on an ice cube or whatever, and then he has to come up with the text on the meme. So, and don't use that one because don't sell yourself short. You can come up with something.
We can always come back to you if you.
Oh, I got one. A headless mannequin dancing.
Oh, a headless mannequin dancing.
Yes.
Okay. A headless mannequin
Hey,
dancing. That's a
Dude,
good one.
that's a fucking coolest thing I've ever fucking heard.
Oh boy.
In the
It's like
longest time. No,
Okay.
do something.
The headless horseman is my father.
Too long.
Yeah, I'm glad you came up with something. But,
Yeah, at least it was something.
still, I'm
Like,
impressed
it's
by-
hard. I can't.
No, I'm impressed by
Shit for
what
that.
you fucking came up with on your own.
All right. While we're on, all right, I'm gonna actually stem off of your
It's a good one. I like that one.
your meme,
What?
not the image, but the meme itself. All right, so there's the headless horseman sitting on top of, he's straddled up on the horse, but the horse is also headless.
Okay. It runs in the family.
Randy,
What runs in the family?
Headless horseman.
Headlessness.
The headless horseman runs in the family? That's
No,
what
the
you-
headlessness.
the headless.
Headlessness.
Headlessness runs in the family.
Headlessness runs in the family.
Without saying the word headlessness. It's clear what runs in the family.
What
When you
runs
look
in
at the
family?
picture. When you look at the picture, it's clear. It runs in the family.
Have Have you been drinking?
No.
No, Randy.
One beer. Yesterday.
Your turn to come up with an image.
Yeah.
I like the parade.
That was ridiculous.
Off of your headless.
No, I
Give the
All right, so
thing.
he
Give
gave
the
the
thing.
image of the
gave the
dancing mannequin without a head. His meme was the headless horseman, was whatever the hell it was. And then
yeah,
I gave
forgot.
him the image of a headless horseman sitting on a horse, who is also headless.
And then
And
I said
it runs
runs,
in the
in the family.
So now it's whatever. We're moving on, but it's your turn to come up with an image for him.
Diarrhea runs in my family.
It runs through my body
It does.
to the toilet. Is that what you're giving me?
Yeah.
Diarrhea is
Diarrhea.
the picture.
Is the picture. Yeah.
So there's a picture of diarrhea.
Diarrhea
Oh my god.
runs in my family.
What?
Diarrhea runs in my family.
Oh, all right, you're not giving me an image here.
I'm giving you many images. Diarrhea.
So it's a
runs
family.
of diarrhea that runs in my family.
I'm
My whole
confused.
Oh,
family
I get
has
it. I get it.
I don't get it.
So it's
It
a family
runs.
of diarrhea.
That runs.
Imagine a family.
I get
They're
it. I
running.
get what you're saying because it sounds like you just gave a whole
And
meme,
they're inside your family.
and I like it. You just gave a whole meme, and I like it. Now that I
Is
get
that
it.
is that the fucking text?
No, that's not the text because I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Oh my god! I just explained it.
I do not understand what he's saying.
Diarrhea is my family.
What's the picture?
It runs.
Diarrhea. It's
Runs.
okay.
The picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so diarrhea is the family of diarrhea. Imagine that.
It's a family of
And it's
diarrhea.
running inside your family.
Okay.
That's the picture. It's a family of diarrhea running in one of your family members.
All right. I don't.
Running right
All
down
right,
the
I'm all
tube.
set with this. This is going in one ear and out the other.
Is that where it's going?
Yes. That's the text right there. That's the text.
Can you just explain this all day long? Just keep explaining it to me.
Because I don't understand
So
a word what you're saying.
No, just no. Yeah, cause you get it. You get it. Keep saying it to him. Keep saying it to him.
Okay, so imagine diarrhea.
Yep.
Running.
And it's a family of diarrhea.
What's a family of diarrhea?
Okay, it's a bunch of diarrhea. A lot of diarrhea. And imagine it with legs running.
Okay.
And imagine it
running down your
inside
leg.
one of your family members.
Okay.
That's the picture.
That's the picture. That's the picture. So I have to come up with a text for that,
Yes.
even though I just did.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's been explained to you. What's your text?
What's my text?
Yeah.
This meme will not exist. That's my text.
Okay, well that was fun. Let's see what our next
Once it does exist, it's gonna be even funnier.
What's up next? What's up, Doc? What's next?
Damon Dictionary.
Damon Dictionary.
Damon Dictionary.
How
So,
does this work?
how this works is we give Damon a word, and he has to come up with what he thinks is the definition.
Okay. Bought the farm.
That's not a
that-
word.
Yes, it is.
Bought the farm. This is an expression. This is
That's-
actually
This is an
a new.
This is
All
an
right,
expression.
we're gonna segue right into a whole nother segment because this was something that me and Randy were actually talking about doing. Was we give you a cliche or a figure of speech,
All right.
and you have to tell us what that means. So, bought the farm.
Bought the
is an
farm.
expression. What does that
Okay.
mean?
Bought the
Uncle-
whole kit and caboodle.
Uncle? Okay, Uncle Ron bought the farm.
Oh, he bought the farm. He
Yeah, what does that
He
mean?
sadly bought the farm.
he bought the land.
So it literally means you
Bought the
purchased.
land.
Actually, legit purchased a farm.
That's incorrect.
I know it is.
All right.
Because I don't know what. I
but
never
I'm glad
fucking
you-
heard of that
I'll
before.
tell
You can
I'll
guess.
tell.
All right, you go ahead. Yep.
Uncle Henry died. Means death.
Bought the farm.
Bought the farm means
That's-
died.
Odd, but I like it.
Uncle Henry
How has no real. Okay. Okay.
sadly bought the farm.
All right. The other one that we had before was even a blind squirrel will find a nut.
Even a blind squirrel will find a nut. So, what is supposed to happen will happen anyway, regardless of the case and circumstance of the situation.
It's a little vague, but I think that you.
Yes, I get it.
All right, here's one for you. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So, I guess a live substance of notion is worth a shaven'd pubic hairs.
Sorry.
Is this still
I heard of that one before, but I don't know what that means.
So the thing that you didn't know what it meant, you explained it by saying something else that you didn't know what that meant.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Let the notion of time render of what is now, because it happened and it stays as it happened.
Oh.
Correct?
Not even close.
I think that is correct, if you ask me.
We did, and
you got a correct answer.
Actually crying from that. My eyes are watering. I was holding in a laugh.
No.
Let's get another segment.
How about
Well, you kind of were hinting toward a segment that we haven't even ever done before that we were actually talking about doing today.
Okay,
That
well,
is, we want you to give a detailed breakdown of your opinion, your take on a particular band. And
you named the band.
we will give you a band,
Okay.
and you give us your analysis, your breakdown, your how you feel about them objectively. You know,
What does objectively mean?
Objectively means
Willingly?
Your
not
opinion.
My humble
subjectively.
opinion on...
No, if you were to be
that band.
objective, you would talk about them not based on your opinion, but you would throw in your.
Why would I
opinion.
not give my opinion?
Because you have to be objective. You have to be like...
What I
you don't-
genuinely
you have to
feel
say
about
what
that
you
band.
don't like about the band.
So I have to say
though,
that
no,
too?
even though you like the band,
Yeah.
You have
you
to
have
look
to
at it
say
objectively
you have
and
to
say
you
they
have to
have
look
What I
at it
don't
like
like
you
about
have to
them?
look at their flaws
Okay.
and be like, even though I like the band, what I don't like about the band is what we want to hear the most. You know what I mean? Like, we would just want to hear, like...
Because you're going to give me a band, and I'm going to like it if you say, like, Alice in Chains,
obviously, but we have
Led
to
Zeppelin,
say,
probably, you
we
know
have
what I
to
mean?
say, I want to hear what you
Wait,
don't
could it
like
be one of
about...
those- could it-
I don't want to hear what you... Because it's easy for you to be like, oh, I love this about the band. Everybody's going to say that. But I want to hear what you don't like about each band that we're going to say.
Oh, that's
So
tough.
even though,
Yeah,
it
that's-
is tough.
That's tough.
But you got to pick something. That's the reason why we're doing this. Because it's easy for us to just be like, hey, Primus, tell me what you like about Primus.
Yeah.
You give me fucking 10 things. But tell me one thing you don't like about Primus.
Right now? Is
That's
this
the
a
first
band?
one, yeah.
All right,
Yes,
Primus.
yeah,
All right, what do I
What
don't
don't
like,
you like
about,
about
Primus? Well, first things first, I love Larry Rolland. He's a great guitarist, but I don't
That's
think
not-
he has enough. I'm telling you right now, I don't think he has enough pot in his in Primus. He's a fantastic guitarist, but they need to give him more. They need to give him more show, some more flavor. They need to give him some more action in the band. What he does is great,
Never happen.
but I think what.
It'll never happen.
Well, that's the thing, because on the other side, you got Les, great bassist, and then
Less is a show. So
he is a show of the star. But I
would have
like
to die
what
for
bass. I know,
any of that shit to happen.
and but he's the band basically. So,
yeah.
but what I would like to hear more, like on certain albums and stuff, I like to just have more lure on some of these stuff, because he's fantastic. Like there's this one song where it was a song off of the EP Animals Should Not Try to Act Like People, and he gives like lessons like it's like in the lyrics he's like he's like, all right, take on, Laura, and then he gives like this fucking 10-second solo, and it's amazing, and then it just dies off, and it's like he's a fantastic guitarist, but I want to see more of that, because it's fucking incredible, his guitar lines in some of these songs, but I think he needs to. He's gonna have some more shit. He's gonna have some more shit in there. But
what's your five greatest bands right now? What are the 5 bands? If you gotta listen to 5 bands in a row right now.
In a row. Not in any particular order.
Not in any particular order.
You're on a desert island. You can only bring.
Yeah, exactly. Like you'll listen to five bands right now for the rest of your life. You can only listen to 5. And not saying albums, just like 5 bands. Give me your 5 bands.
All right. That's a tough one too. That's a good one. Forever.
Like, you only got 5.
All right, 1.
But you get to pick them right now.
Okay, 1 would be Black Sabbath. Another one would be Primus. Another one would be. This is a tough one. This is a tough 5 bands. So Black Sabbath and Primus. That's right there.
We're not gonna hold
Another
this to you
one
forever.
would be.
It's just what you.
I know.
Like on the spot. Like,
I know.
pick
And
5
then
right now.
another one would be Megadeth. That would be 3rd. The other 2 would be the Guess Who, and just to spice things up a bit.
I don't care what your last one is.
The first one, the last one would be the Eagles.
I knew those were gonna go.
So
to spice things up, we'll go with these.
So
To spice things up a bit.
All right, let's see. Let's hear your Eagles critique.
The Eagles critique?
Yeah, you gotta be critical of the Eagles here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
What do you hate about the Eagles?
What do I hate about the Eagles?
Or just dislike. Let's just go with something
No,
negative.
I want hate.
Want to hear
I
your
want
negative
straight
take.
fucking hatred. Because
Well, first thing, I hate that Joe Walsh wasn't in the band the whole time. If he was in beginning at the whole time,
don't sell that to
oh
me.
my god, that would be awesome.
Yeah, but you can't really be critical of saying, you should have joined sooner.
Yeah, I know, but
also
and they went to him. It's not like he went to them. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. What do I don't like about the band? I don't know. What I don't like about the band actually is
The fact that
This is
the
tough.
Eagles.
what? That's
Yeah.
hard to say.
The
They're all
Eagles.
well-rounded band. I like them. That's tough.
They're gorgeous band.
That's
That's like if like the only shit I could say bad about your music is you like the Eagles.
I mean,
Aside
I
from
do
that-
enjoy the Eagles.
I know you do.
I do. I
And
don't
that's
know.
why I'm saying like that hurts your taste in music because it's like Dave Matthews for me. Dave Matthews hurts my taste in music because somebody could be look at me and be
They're
like,
not bad.
"You like Dave Matthews?"
Dave Matthews is not
but-
bad though. I don't
Kenny
mind
could look
him.
at me. Kevin could look at me. Dave could look at me. John could
No.
look at me and be like,
No.
you like Dave
I'll
Matthews?
look at you
That
when you
shit
say fucking
sucks."
Madonna. I don't. I'm not.
Fuck you.
What?
Don't fucking knock Madonna.
Because I wouldn't
No,
mind. I would
fuck
have
you.
listened to.
Don't fucking. You like
What did
the
you say?
Eagles. Don't
Ants
knock
marching.
Madonna.
What is it? Dave
Ants
Matthews.
marching.
Dave,
Dave
Matthews.
Matthews,
I would have listened to the David Matthews over Madonna.
Guilty pleasures. This is not necessarily guilty pleasure band, but guilty pleasures in general. Like that was, Dave Matthews was yours.
Oh my god, I have so many guilty.
I have. Me too.
All right, well,
me too.
Let's hear.
Like
yours.
not just a one-hit wonder song.
No,
like for me,
no.
Man-Eater by what's it called? Fucking Hall & Oates. I like that song. But I don't like all this. So we're not talking one-hit wonders. We're talking about like bands
I'm
that.
not talking about bands specifically. Any kind of guilty pleasure. Like a movie, like if you like Dirty
yeah.
Dancing or something.
Party
thought-
in the USA by Miley Cyrus. I don't give a fuck. That's fucking my jam. I don't give a fuck. It's
All right.
for some reason I just fucking like that song so much. And
But is that the
goddamn-
only song Like, is there more songs?
Like Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
No, God.
All right. Like something that you really like that's people
that you
might
would-
not.
Yeah, people would be like,
Give you
oh,
shit
fuck
for.
that. It's so fucking
A
stupid.
Clockwork Orange. A lot of people like
no,
that.
No, yeah,
Something
fucking
that is
stupid.
like you
It'd be
know
like-
is garbage.
it'd be
Star
like-
Wars.
It'd be like
But
Double Dragon. Like,
The fuck is
or
that?
Mortal Kombat would be like one of those. It'd
Like
be
like
it's,
Star Wars. I like Star
no,
Wars, but
no.
people like Star
No,
Wars.
something
Yeah,
that you know
no.
is garbage.
No, it's got to be something stupid. It'd
Great
be like,
Showman.
Like Man Eater by Hall and
Great
Oates.
Showman.
I like that song. Like, is that? What did
Be a guilty pleasure. But
it
All
would
right.
be- it would be-
So
it'd
what
be like
movie
more like-
wise? All right. Cool Runnings. Is that kind of?
I'll
is that-
give you that one.
yeah, it's like one of your.
I'll give you cool one. I would give you
The 40-year-old virgin.
no.
No,
You can't.
like-
You can't do that one.
Isn't he 50?
What?
At this point, he's-
What? Like George Thorogood and the Destroyers.
Swear to God, he was
No,
50.
no. You'd have to do. Yeah, like,
Grand Funk Railroad.
No,
Something
it's
that you
gonna
know
be
is
a
garbage.
guilty. It's like
Yeah,
something
but-
you know that everybody fucking hates. It's not
Full House.
Full House.
Well, I don't
Perfect
like-
example.
Because it's everybody's guilty pleasure. Why is that the thing that everybody has watched and nobody likes?
Yeah, exactly.
When I was a kid, I did watch it, but now why? When I look back, like, is it like kind of like that?
It-
type
It's
of
a,
thing?
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
well, yeah, you could have a retrospective. Why did I do that? But at the time that it was happening,
But we're talking
it
about
was-
something you'll watch now, and you'll be like,
I like
no,
this. And I know it's stupid.
I don't want people. It's not like I don't want people to know.
The Hangover?
But if people don't, no, fuck off, Dan.
Listen to
I don't.
him. Well, shut up
No.
and let him
Listen
explain
to
it.
No
what
one's
I'm
listening
saying.
to what I
It's you're watching something that nobody else is watching, but you like it. You know what I mean? It's one of those. It's like that's why it's a guilty pleasure. It's like I can give like for me, I am not a Miley Cyrus person. I like Alice in Chains and all that shit. But for some reason, Party in the USA, I don't like any other. I mean, don't get me wrong, the whole Wrecking Ball thing, I don't like that song, but her
that's the only-
floating
yeah,
around
yeah.
on that fucking Wrecking Ball is fucking hot.
All right, before you get off course, because this is obviously going off course, the official definition of guilty pleasure is something such as a film, a television program, or a piece of
Food.
music that one enjoys, despite feeling that it is not generally held in high regard or is seen as unusual.
Okay,
or
okay.
No one is listening
Okay.
to what I
Nobody
say.
likes
The
it, but-
Greatest Showman, for crying out loud. High School Musical.
Yeah, well,
That's
I don't
yours.
like it.
Yes.
Okay, so we got
Okay.
at least somebody came out and said their guilty pleasure. All right, mine is probably pro
Does
wrestling.
anyone get to hear
Even
this
though I
publicly?
Mine is not. It's not only that I like.
is all-
I don't like the current product.
Posted on
It's
YouTube?
like the last
All on
15
the
years or
internet.
so, I haven't
Why?
watched it, but I was a big fan of pro wrestling as a kid and a teenager and into my 20s.
Okay.
And I was like,
Deal with it.
it was almost like it was almost like an encyclopedic kind of a following that I had where I knew a lot of back history and insider shit. That's my guilty pleasure right there, and I still like the old school stuff. All right. So everybody's giving out their guilty pleasure. Here's something
For
that
music, now we gotta do
no,
movies.
here's something that is like it's a callback. We haven't done one in a while because we haven't had any new guests in a while, and even the ones that we had before, we hadn't done this segment yet. But we want you to roast Liam.
Roast Liam.
Roast Liam.
All right.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm Liam. I wear yellow bright shirts. I am young and a person. I play
Damon, the only
pool
re-
and
Roast him. Roast
I'm
him.
about to.
Let's have it. Let's play out.
I don't know. I wear shoes.
That's it.
Oh, really? You can see my bright neon shirt? I thought you were a blind man.
Yeah. And
All right, go ahead, Liam. Roast him back.
I just did.
okay, with the eyes,
So you're blind.
That's
blind. All right.
You just said you were a person, you were a kid, you were young, and you had a
I had nothing to do that. That's just normal.
Well, that's how Damon's roasts go. I mean, let's.
It's just
You
Can
have.
someone actually roast me properly? Please?
Well, I don't know how. Apparently, I
Don't know
how to roast properly, even though I just did.
No, you didn't.
Do
You just pointed out. You looked at him
It's like
as somebody who never met him
human
before
being.
said would say what you just. He would look at him, and then the first thing that comes to mind is basically what you just said. You had no characteristics of him. You didn't, knock him for anything specific other than his clothes. And it wasn't even that anything specific about his clothes except for the yellow shirt. You just said he was wearing clothes, basically. I wear shoes, I'm young, and I wear yellow shirts. So, that is that. Alright, joke of the day. Let's hear, Damon, your joke of the day.
All right. What do you call a two-headed dragon?
Double dragon.
Nope.
Twinning.
You call it. You're gonna die. That's what it's gonna call.
Wait, can I say one?
That is the joke.
What is it?
Did you know millions of kids get shipped off to rhyme school to never be heard of again?
Haha, I like that one.
Let's hear a long form one.
Oh, I'm not in the mood. Alright. Fine. Alright, there was this, nah, I don't feel like it. Alright.
We gotta bring us home.
Alright, there was a Pepsi can that washed ashore on the beach. And this Pepsi can, rolled all the way from the beach to the gutter, the nearest location of gutter. And when it arrived to said gutter, it rolled into the gutter, like directly into the hole. And then once it fell into the hole of the gutter, it went into under the streets where the gutter goes. And then, upon its journey of rolling into the gutter below the streets, the Pepsi can stumbled upon a water bottle. And this water bottle said unto thee, Sir, Pepsi of the Lord, of the Messiah of all quenched thirsts, what brings you to the gutter of the land of society of Jesus, water bottles, Christ our Lord our name? What brings you upon here? And a little Pepsi can said, well, I was discarded like an old tissue after a masturbation session into the waters of the ocean. And I stumbled upon your gutter of world. And here I am. It was by no fault of my own that I stumbled upon this land of water bottles below the surface of the streets. And whilst being upon here, I bid you heaven to live with your water bottles. So water bottle talked to the to the Pepsi can. He took him aside and he crowned him King Pepsi of all the land of the Messiah of the Jews, especially of the people of Christ. So as he went to and be knighted by the water bottle, he found himself into the waters of the Pacific Ocean again. And then once he found himself into the ocean, he then became Poseidon's long lost.
All right, you're done.
What?
All
No,
right,
no,
you're done.
I am
You're
not
done.
done.
No, you're done.
He
You're
became
done.
Poseidon's
You're done.
He used to be
Yeah.
long
but
lost
not anymore.
Here's the
friend.
Here's the joke of the day.
And what happened was Poseidon
joke
crushed
of the
him
day.
and
Stop.
killed him
Just stop.
and burned him with his
Just
ashes
stop.
and eyelashes.
All right. Here's
This was supposed to be a joke,
This
not
is a
the
joke.
longest story to ever live.
all right. This one isn't even a real joke. I just want to hear what your punchline is. What's the difference between a crackhead and a drummer?
Oh, the crackhead is always on time.
That's it.
And bye.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I'll always love her. My mother, so treat her right, treat her right. M is for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that she felt when I was bald. O is for the oven with its burning heat, where she stood making sure I had something to eat. T is for the time that she stayed up at night and took my temperature when I wasn't feeling right. H is for the hard-earned money she spent, keep clothes on my back to try to pay the rent. E is for the wrinkles that I put on her face and every worry that I caused when I stayed out late. The last letter R that G taught me respect, and for the room up in heaven I know she'll get. Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I'll always love her. My mother, so treat her right, treat her right.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
She's a queen, second to none. Take care of mother, you only get one. Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I'll always love her.